My sister-in-law's DNA test was meant to expose me, but it ended up destroying her own marriage instead. My brother's wife, Luna, never liked me. From the moment William introduced us, she looked at me like I was an obstacle she had to navigate around. The feeling was mutual. She had this way of inserting herself into every conversation, every family decision, always positioning herself as the reasonable voice while making me look unstable. For 4 years, I kept the peace for William's sake. Then came Thanksgiving dinner. Luna announced she'd been doing genealogy research and bought everyone DNA kits. Such a fun family bonding activity, she said with that practiced smile. Everyone seemed excited except me. Something felt off. Why now? Why this sudden interest in genetics? I politely declined. I'm not comfortable with those companies having my data. Her face twitched. You have nothing to hide, do you, Madison? The implication hung there. My mom jumped in. Madison, it's just for fun. Don't make this difficult. That's when I knew this was a setup. Whatever Luna was planning, she'd already primed the family to see me as the problem. Fine, I said, meeting her eyes. I'll do it. Her triumphant smile told me everything. She thought she had me cornered. 3 weeks later, Luna called an emergency family meeting. She had this barely contained excitement, like a cat who'd cornered a mouse. Everyone gathered in my parents' living room. William looked confused. My mom kept asking what was wrong. Luna stood up, holding printed documents like they were evidence at a trial. I received the DNA results, she announced, and there's something the family needs to know about Madison. The room went silent. I have proof that Madison isn't who she claims to be. The results show she's not actually related to this family. My father's face went pale. My mom gasped. William just stared at me, betrayed. You've been lying to us for 31 years, Luna continued, pretending to be part of this family when you're not even blood related. I stayed calm, even as my chest tightened. Can I see these results? She handed them over with satisfaction. I scanned the pages, and something clicked. These results show I share DNA with everyone here except you, Luna. Her smile faltered. What? I turned the papers toward the family. See these percentages? I share 50% DNA with William, 25% with mom and dad, the normal amounts for siblings and parents. But Luna and I share 0 DNA, which makes perfect sense since she married into this family. The realization hit everyone at once. William grabbed the papers. She tried to set you up. Mom's face shifted from shock to anger. Dad just shook his head, but Luna wasn't done. That's not the point. There are other anomalies. Show them, I said coldly, or I will. Her face went white. What are you talking about? When you handed me those results, I saw something interesting. Luna shares 50% DNA with William, as expected for a wife and husband separate tests, but she also shares 23% DNA with someone listed as JM, documented as a first cousin match. I pulled out my phone and loaded the family tree she'd created. According to your own genealogy research, William doesn't have a first cousin with those initials. The color drained from her face completely. William stood up. Who is JM? Silence. I'd done my own digging after seeing those results. James Morrison, Luna's ex from college, the one she claimed she'd completely cut ties with. Want to know what's interesting about 23% shared DNA? I continued. That's the range for a half-sibling or uncle-nephew relationship. William's face hardened. Are you saying what I think you're saying? Luna tried to salvage it. This is ridiculous. Madison's trying to deflect. Then explain the match, I said. Explain why your DNA test shows a close family connection to your ex-boyfriend. My mom pulled out her phone. James Morrison. He's in your Facebook photos from 2 months ago, tagged at a restaurant downtown. The lies unraveled fast. William demanded access to her phone. She refused, which told us everything. Within 20 minutes, he'd left with his overnight bag. The divorce papers were filed within a week. Luna tried to spin it, claiming I'd manipulated everyone. But the DNA results she'd weaponized against me became the evidence of her own deception. She'd bought those tests hoping to find something, anything, to discredit me. Instead, she'd exposed herself. Last I heard, she's living with her parents, trying to explain to their church community why her marriage ended. William and I are closer than ever. I guess some traps spring on the person who sets them.